Okay. Let's hope this is gonna work out. Um, my OBS thing is having issues, so I'm hoping this is just OBS doing OBS things and not my internet being a nuisance. So, let me refresh this. Okay. Maybe it's just OBS doing OBS things, which happens. And of course, my laptop gets hot, which sometimes does play an effect on things. Let me turn it on at maybe not at full blast, but at medium blast for a couple of minutes to kind of cool it off. Sometimes when the laptop gets hot, it does affect performance and other things like that. And sometimes when we do a lot on the internet, kind of has issues too. Give it a couple of minutes. But anyway, I hope you guys are having a good day. Hope y'all have had a great Thursday. I appreciate y'all for giving me the grace to kind of take yesterday off. Yesterday, Don broke the news to us that he did not make the front page for Mario Day. So we were all very devastated that our stream team wasn't going to get significantly astute recognition for Mario Day. But Don has indicated he's learned from that, and he's hoping to move forward and be the community that he wants us to be. So I decided to take last night off to kind of cheer him up and to help him move forward so he could celebrate his 4-year streamiversary, which he had a great time. So I left his tab up, took my medicine, watched him play some Mario Kart, and watched him play some Mario Party Jamboree before the melatonin kicked in and I was able to get a good night's rest. So we had a good time. I'm just glad that he was able to have a good streamiversary and things like that. And of course, another reason why he was not feeling emotionally the best was because we're approaching a year since his mom passed. I'm hoping I didn't miss the 1-year anniversary of that so that our team can give him the comfort that he needs. But yeah, it's closing in on a year since he laid Mama Polly on to rest. Of course, as a young man that watched his dad bury his mom, now a little over 4 years ago, I do feel for him. And as a person that watched his grandmother bury his mom 12 years ago in January, I feel for him. So, and then to take it back even further, hey Aldrin, what's up? hopefully you can see and hear me okay. Um, I think OBS is doing OBS things, so hopefully you can hear me and see me. As one of our team members, Aldrin82, one of our teammates, you know, Don talked about how his clips weren't playing properly, so I think it's correlating with my recent issues playing clips. So, um, but anyway, um, but hopefully you're able to see me and hear me. And this is just OBS, just doing OBS things. It's going pretty well. I hope you are. I hope you had having a good Thursday so far. Um, well, I'm trying to figure it out. Pretty much from the time I hit the button to start streaming, it looks like my stream is kind of having issues, so I'm hoping it's just OBS just doing OBS things, because sometimes that's the case. I'm kind of booting my fan to make sure things are going well here. Okay. Um, oh, Twitch did something. Um, yeah, Don yesterday said that his clips weren't playing, so something must have happened that affected everybody. But yeah, it's good to see you here, and I hope you're doing well. I try to make sure that streamers are shouted out and supported and loved, notably the ones that I work with and stream with here on Twitch. So, I do want to show the Twitch world that this is a group effort, a team effort, and a family effort, and that we're all in this together. So, hopefully, people see that. All right, I see things are trending green on OBS, so hopefully, I have a reestablished connection and things are working astutely now. But yeah, I do appreciate y'all giving me last night off. I appreciate y'all working with me on that. And I know that was kind of sort of last minute, but I did want to support Dawn on account of some disappointing news. And of course, I've been getting a lot of Amber Alerts lately. Hope everybody in North Carolina is okay. But anyway, I do appreciate you allowing me to have last night off, and that we can continue to move forward and I have a sense of grace and mercy as heading forward. And I hope this stream team can continue to thrive and succeed, and continue to make headway and continue to be walking demonstrations of love and kindness and generosity, as well as a sense of accountability and wholeness and maturity. Being a devout Christian myself, I do want to have a healthy balance of love and discernment. So, hopefully and prayerfully, we can continue to demonstrate that in the future. Of course, this is just a temporary setback, not having Don Pulleon front and center for Mario Day. And we can bounce back from this and continue to thrive and succeed as a team. But looks like, although not immediately, I think my solutions are working, and I think everything is running smoothly now. But tonight we are going to be playing Blue Spheres, which is a part of the Sonic 3 Enterprise, the Sonic 3 and Knuckles Enterprise, that includes that is exclusively special stages where you're collecting blue spheres for emeralds. So you're able to have some fun with that, and you're able to collect blue spheres and rings. You can opt to strive for a continuation or even perfection in the process, and other things like that. So it's a whole lot of fun. You're able to kind of challenge yourself in the process, and be able to you're able to kind of either go from level to level or skip levels or whatever the mood basically hits you to do. So let's get the game up. I've been using the Sonic and Knuckles Collection version. For the most part, I will play as Knuckles. You can opt to either play as Knuckles or Sonic, or you can go down on the code and you can pick whatever level you want to play. I'm going to start at level 1 and try to go as far up the scale as I can and go from there. course, if I wanted to, I could play the original Genesis version, which is what you get when you put Sonic the Hedgehog and Sonic and Knuckles on top of a Sonic and Knuckles cartridge. And I actually looked this up and Googled it, which is why I was back and forth last time I played this. Each level consists of carefully made 4x4, but 16x16 carefully made, carefully constructed 16x16 pallets. Because when I Googled it, you could tamper. I Googled something called a blue sphere generator, and you could tamper with the 16x16s to summon whatever palette you want, so you can get whatever level or stage you want to try out. So we might actually play with that after a while like we did last time. And I will show you one that I downloaded that I use offline, but they're everywhere online if you ever want to try it out and play blue sphere levels on your own. So we got perfect on 1, so we were able to bypass level 1 and go to level 11. But if you ever want to use it, let's see if I can show it to you on screen. Oh, the game's going pretty well. Thank you so much for asking. Seen you live in La Familia Discord. Are you new to Don's stream, or new to Don's server, or new to everything Don is doing? Here we are. Here we are. There we go. But this is the blue sphere generator. So you can pick whatever level you want to see the format for, and you can see the 16x16 pallets. Seen his stream since like 3. Oh, you must have followed Don during his Overwatch days. That's pretty nice. That's really awesome. But you can see the 16 by 16 palettes of all the levels and stages and whatnot. That's level 1. That's the level I just played. This is level 2. So if I didn't do a perfect on level 1, I would have gone to level 2. It does look pretty. This is the format for a Sonic game called Blue Spheres, where you can, practice and hone in and perfect your special stage skills. Because if you played Sonic 3 or Sonic and Knuckles, there was a special stage called Collect Blue Spheres, and you had to collect all the blue spheres to get a Chaos Emerald. And you had extra incentives to go along with it. Like, for example, you could get all the rings to achieve perfection, or you can get enough rings to earn a continue. So there were a lot of side incentives. So you had, I think one of the things Blue Spheres kind of invented or innovated was the aspect of a primary objective and secondary objectives. So you had the sense of all that. But this is the format for level 2. And advanced view gives you like map numbers. So it gives the number of the kind of 16 by 16 palette you're looking at. And I saw also on Google where there was a mathematical equation that you could do to summon certain levels, stages, and palettes. Because Blue Spheres is one of the things that's discussed on Steams that discuss Sonic 3, Sonic and Knuckles, and even later Sonic games that include Blue Spheres like Sonic Mania, which we will be playing in April, and Sonic Origins, which we will also be playing in April, and other Sonic games that involve Blue Spheres, because there were a number of Sonic games that were released later on that involved Blue Spheres. Like, for example, the one I'm playing is the Sonic and Knuckles Collection, which is a re-release of Sonic 3, Sonic and Knuckles, and Sonic 3 and Knuckles, all which have the Blue Sphere special stages. So you're able to get some measure of practice in for all these levels. This is level 3. So you're able to get Blue Spheres for this. And you'll recognize certain 16 by 16 palettes from earlier levels as you play on with this. And again, certain mathematical equations come into play on some of these palettes. So it's a very interesting analysis that people have done. People have really put a lot of research, a lot of programming study, a lot of mathematical study, and things like that behind the inside baseball behind how Blue Spheres is created. So this is level 3. This is level 4. And again, you can recognize the top right 16 by 16 palette from earlier levels, as well as other palettes that were used in previous levels and or subsequent levels. So you might walk into an area where you're like, oh, I recognize this from this level, or I could recognize this 16 by 16 palette from an earlier level. So in one aspect, you already have one 16 by 16 palette memorized to the point to where you know how to collect the blue spheres on this level and to get the rings on this level so you can achieve perfection or continuation, or to just get an emerald to go on to the next level. So you're able to study the moves, brainstorm strategies, and things like that. This is level 5. And you can kind of skip levels. The level I'm getting ready to play is 11. So I'll go ahead and pull up that palette, and boom, this is how 11 looks like. So you can, go ahead and do some brainstorming, like which palette you want to divide and conquer first, what strategies you will have to implement to do it. Like, for example, there's probably going to be one strategy to where you're going to have to jump, over the star spheres, to where, because star spheres just send you back and forth, and you can just go from there. So I'll refer you back to the generator from time to time to kind of show you things. But for now, let's send you back to this. And you can see I chose that bottom right 16 by 16 palette first. Now this is the top right 16 by 16 palette. Now we're going to another 16 by 16 palette. Now we got to get to that other quadrant. And there you go. Me and your... Out of context, that sounds so wrong. Do you come from a family of gamers? Is that what you're saying, Audrey? Because my parents are gamers. My mom used to play a lot of Tetris. And my dad had an NES when I was growing up. He bought a Sega Genesis when I was about 2. And then when I was probably 6 or 7, I got a Game Boy Color. And then when I was in 5th grade, I got a GameCube. In middle school, I got a Game Boy Advance. high school, I got a Wii. In college, my brother got a PSP. And then a few years ago, my brother got a Nintendo Switch. And then within the last few years, Mark and I got Steam. You know, the rest is history. But this is level 21. Again, you can refer to your blue sphere generator. That was the level I just did. Here's level 21. And this is what I'm going to be faced with. So when I hit the start button, Knuckles is going to be facing the yellow sphere, which is a spring. Sphere is going to catapult you over here to the top right. So I'm going to hang a left, get those spheres, get those rings, and get those spheres, and move forward over here. Now I could either go ahead and get those 2 rings and spring, go from there, or I could get these 2, jump over these 2 stars, and you know how that thing goes. So you'll see the 16 by 16 pallets as I progress into the level. So I'm not just playing the blue sphere levels, I'm giving you the inside baseball to them. Like what went through the mind of the game makers and the programmers and the nuances therein. And of course, that's how the floor looks like. I could show you that on the generator if y'all want me to. I'll gladly do it. See, I took the spring. See, look at that. You can see those stars. I can jump over it, get the rings. But it is a very neat game. It really challenges your critical thinking. So you have to implement a lot of strategies, sometimes a little piece of parkour. If there was a game that invented parkour, it was Blue Spheres, because sometimes you had to jump over stars, red spheres, choose your springs wisely. Okay, it was the bottom right quadrant that I red sphered out on. You can see it right there. And those were the 2 spheres I had left. So there you go. And of course you could see I had to bounce through, get through stars, and decided to get those 16 blue spheres over there first. So there you go. that's how they rate their difficulty to how many characters show up on the screen. That's Sonic, Tails, Knuckles, Metal Sonic, Dr. Robotnik, Dr. Eggman, Ego Robo, and Chickens. Now we're at level 31. So let's go to our generator. Get that to reappear. And here's how everything looks like. You can see the pallets. You can see one quadrant that looks really easy. And you can see a couple of quadrants that's going to be really, really challenging. Now, some quadrants are going to be hard to master. It'll probably what ups the difficulty isn't just the blue sphere collecting, it's the rings collecting to achieve perfection. Because you can see on the top left palette, there's the blue spheres, but there's also the rings to get. So there's that to take under consideration. So there you go. But in the event we conquer level 31 without the perfection, here's level 32. And you can see the top two levels, we've played them before. So we'll know to just jump on the stars, jump over the stars to get the rings and the blue spheres. And it's the bottom two that's going to be a bit challenging, because you have to get the rings, the blue spheres down here, and then you've got the rings and the blue spheres down here. So perfection will be kind of difficult there. But if we do get past that, this is level 33. Given that we do it without the perfection, you can see probably 3 of the 4 quadrants will probably be challenging to get through, because a little bit of parkour is involved, some strategies involved, and you have to be careful lest you red sphere out from there. But the difficulty is brought down a little bit, which, given the bottom right quadrant, I kind of get. But you can look at all the levels yourself as you go along. This is 34. This is how 34 looks like. And you can see the stages, and you can also see the codes. The codes are what you have to enter at the bottom of the screen to access a level that you want to try out. But this is 35. And what makes it really difficult is stuff like the top right quadrant and the bottom right quadrant, because there's a lot of red spheres you have to bypass to get everything. And in a couple of cases, you have to hit the yellow sphere twice to be able to get over everything. Of course, you have to use the yellow sphere to get that blue one, yellow sphere to get that blue one, and you know, in the proverbial, the rest is history. So you have to do a lot of parkour with that. And then, of course, you really have to be careful at the top right, because You got blue spheres to get. Once you collect them, you have to jump over them to bypass being red sphered out. So there's that. There's that hurdle to jump. So that's why the difficulty's kind of high there. This is level 36. Oh, hey, Spooky Hunt. What is up? I'll get you shouted out even though the clip thing is really just jacked up, to say the least. But yeah, another one of our teammates. You gotta love them. But this is 36. This is 37. And of course the difficulty is a little higher on account of the top left and the bottom right quadrants. So some areas are a lot more painfully difficult to get through than others. But you know, he that endures to the end. This is 38. You can see that. You can see difficulties at a 10. And that's mostly because, you know, the springs. That top right quadrant looks like a quadrant that was recycled for Sonic Mania. So there you go. Some of you that played Sonic Mania may recognize the top right quadrant. So there you go. I may show you Sonic Mania's blue spheres tonight. I don't know. Here's a level 39. And you can see it's very, very challenging. Difficulties at a 9. So you definitely have to see which quadrant you need to get first to ensure that you get the blue spheres that you need to get. So there you go. So there you go. This is level 40. And the difficulty's at an 8. I think what the part of it that's difficult is that bottom right quadrant. You can see all the red spheres and kind of low-key parkour you have to do to collect everything. So, and of course that bottom right quadrant, good lord. You really have to play your cards right on that one. Yeah, you really have to play your cards right on that one. Wow. I would have to kind of access those areas a certain way. Of course, the top right quadrant should be fairly easy. Of course, you have to play your cards right. If you're aiming for perfection. Top left should be fairly simple as well. But if I achieve perfection on 31, this is the level I get. This is level 41. And you can see that is going to be like pulling teeth, because you really have to really play your cards right. And of course, with your partial map numbers, you can tamper with those. Here you go, level 42. And you can see they took level 40's map and put it down here. So you're going to get, by that 16 by 16, you're going to think, I thought I already, ugh. But anyway, here's 43. And you can see the thingamabob for level 1 is down to the bottom right. So you'll get to the bottom right and you'll be like, well, this is not my first rodeo. That top right, though, is going to be quite a challenge, because you'll have to make sure you got everything. So you have to make sure that those cards are played right. Then there's 44, and you can see level 3's palette is recycled here. And of course, you got a parkour obstacle at the bottom right. Well, the bottom left, sorry. $45. Top right gives me the vibe of a earlier level. No, yeah. Top right reminds me of a special stage from the mainstream games. Another palette does too, but there's 46. 46 you got to be careful with as well, because you have to jump over red spheres to get everything. So you have to play your cards right there. 47. You can see a little bit of parkour's involved. Bottom right comes to mind. 48. Yeah, 48 is going to be difficult top right. That top right sent the difficulty level up a little bit. 49. Top left and bottom left looks painfully difficult, to say the least. There's a palette down there that we recognize, bottom right. We played through that in an earlier level. 50. You can see there is quite a bit of parkour involved. The top right, you have to use the springs at the right place at the right time if you don't want to be red sphered out. Bottom right looks fairly simple. Bottom left looks fairly simple. Then, of course, you have to make sure not to hit the stars on the top right if you don't want to get red sphered out. So you have to play through that fairly astutely. Of course, you have to take the right turns too, so that goes into play as well. That's 50. 51. There you go. That's 51. Oh, look. Level 1's palette is recycled on the top left. So there you go. That's something to take into consideration. Of course, there's a palette I recognize from an earlier level, bottom left. Bottom right is one you recognize from an earlier level as well. I think it's level 25. So they put the difficulty at a 7, but in my mind, I'm rating that more as a 4 or 5 because of recognizable palettes. And I tell you what we'll do. We'll enter the code for level 2. You can see the code down there, 2965-3192-9023. So, what is going to happen is I'm going to enter that code. So you see how that looks. So watch that very carefully. And there's the top right palette. Here's the top left palette. Here's the other 16 by 16. I think this is the bottom left one that you saw. That was level 2. Alright, so we completed that level. What kept us from achieving perfection was we did the bottom right palette last. And that one had a potential perfection there by getting that 4x4 squared away. Here's level 3. And you'll see an area you'll recognize from level 1. Find yourself. And then you'll see some different 4x4 palettes, including one that's a little bit challenging on account of the spring. So, There you go. So this is the top right palette. And then we'll get the one with the 2 blue spheres and the 2 rings. See if I can find it. I think I'm getting to the bottom right, so... I think I'm at the top left palette. Oh, I did not put myself in the best place. Let's come back to that. Let me not forget that. Where did I miss? I know where those areas were. Oh, I missed where I had to get 4 blue spheres in a ring. That's where I missed. There it is. I don't have to get perfection. There's no pressure. Alright. I'm guessing this will be a good time for a commercial break. So what TV is going to do is I am going to run an ad break, and we will be right back. Ladies and gentlemen, let's do this. This is the level I'm about to play. This is level 4. And you're about to see a quadrant you'll recognize. Actually, you'll be seeing 2 quadrants you recognize. 3 quadrants you'll recognize, because you played them before. Then, of course, you got the bottom left. Difficulty's listed at a 7. So, here you go. passing quadrants like a boss. Knuckles has got power. Knuckles is flying in Sonic's running. And Tails is gonna fly. Tails is gonna raise weather awareness. Like a boss, Tails wants everybody to be safe. And I'm running really fast. Yeah, just jump into a pile of leaves at this point. Right. Level 5. I'll show you how it looks like. Boom. You can see one of the levels you'll recognize, one of the quadrants rather you'll recognize. Another one of the quadrants you'll recognize. 22 and 13 you probably won't. Although 13 gives me the vibe of one of the main games. It just gives me that vibe. Now, after we do a few of these, we're really going to have fun with them. So, be prepared. How you have to be very astute. I started at the wrong place. Rats. I think I can still work with this. And I started at the wrong place. And I've got to improvise so that I don't red spear out. I'm collecting rings right now so I can get something to use that. I'm running all over the place. Can't keep up with the music. I was hoping to pull a Brent zone. All I can think about is Knuckles running. Knuckles is running when he should be flying. 'Cause we do just love to glide. We love Ego Robo. We love fighting him to a T. I think I turned it the wrong time. Is rising up to the challenge, and he is going to get those blues to his Knuckles' power. Knuckles will dance a little jig every time he clears a level, and his friends are gonna celebrate with Knuckles when he gets them all. Knuckles is gonna run fast, because he is super determined to get everything that he needs to complete a level. Knuckles is collecting rings and he's collecting his fears. Forgot to get these rings. Knuckles is running really fast to collect rings. Oh, I'm forgetting something somewhere. But the question is where? Oh, that. I should have known. Had a little bit of a brain fart. I mean, I could be Sonic if I want to, but quite frankly, I don't want to. timed it wrong. I'd forgotten how to get to that quadrant. Really challenges your brain. It's the brain to turn it. find that quadrant quick. Wait a minute. There you go. Now we're cooking the gas. Okay. Whoa. We got the chickens, the squirrels, and the rabbits out to celebrate. Let's go. Alright, even though we achieved perfection, I think I want to try level 6. I'll show you level 6's quadrants while I punch in the code. See how well this goes. There it is. You can see we'll be faced with a spring. So we'll get a new spring of confidence, to say the least. I think the top right quadrant will probably be the most challenging one. It'll be interesting to see how well this will go. We'll see. I know the bottom left one will be fairly simple, and the bottom right one will be fairly simple. So those I don't have to worry about. Is the top half that's going to be gut-wrenching. So let's see how well it goes. It'll take a while, don't worry. And that was not what needed to happen. Let's see how well Sonic does. That was Sonic, y'all. You missed it. Told you the top half would be a bit challenging. So you have to kind of... Probably could have leapt backwards and gotten away with it. Try that if I can get to that. Same way I usually did. Question is, how did I get there? And that was not how I got there. That was... Nope. Let me see. Okay. Got the blue sphere. Got the ring. And I can turn around, get the blue sphere. Jump over to get the star. Let the thing take me backwards. That's one of the good things about having those generators. You can brainstorm strategy. Apparently I already forgot my strategy. Let's see. Get the blue sphere. Up here. Get that one. There we go. Hope I remember how to get to that other quadrant. If not, I am screwed. And I'm screwed. Oh, yeah. I totally bypassed it. Yep, totally bypassed it. I could have implemented the same strategies too. Strategies. That's what this game is all about. Look at this. There's that hemisphere I'm looking for. I think I figured it out, y'all. I think. That didn't go so well. Imagine not being patient with yourself. Can't do Knuckles, right? We're gonna get it, y'all. Let's see how painfully difficult they rate this. I don't have photographic memory like some people claim I do. Difficulties of 9, so we got the chickens and the squirrels out on that one. Here you go, level 7. At least I'm getting perfect on some of these. That is totally worth it. See how well this goes. Let's see. I think I would have to play this fairly straightforward. With a little bit of strategy, but we'll see. Did I miss one? Oh my goodness, I missed one. Where did I miss it at? Let's see, I got that one. I must have missed it on the bottom right quadrant, I think. That might have been where I missed it. I'm sure I got all those that time. Make sure I didn't miss any. Better safe than sorry, right? Got to jump. Okay. It was at that quadrant, I got it. Whoa! Difficulty 11. 11 got me the Master Emerald. Wow. The max is 12, by the way, just so y'all know. Okay, let's do 8. Alright. You can see it there. So it looks like I'm going to have to use some strategy too. top left gives me Sonic Mania vibes, but we'll see. You know something, come to think of it, this might look like one of the Sonic Mania Blue Sphere levels. See how it can just turn and jump? How many of you remember playing this quadrant in Sonic Mania? Sonic Mania. Okay, already played that quadrant. Here we go. This is the quadrant that needs to be played. That's quadrant top left? Question mark? I'm everything wrong. Actually, let me go ahead and get this ring. And that was a bad move. Okay. Let's see. Okay. I think I know a way to get to that quadrant. Okay, let's try this. Knuckles is going around his elbow to get to his thumb. Knuckles is collecting some rings and bushes. And Knuckles is gonna run all over the stage and he's going. I messed that all up. Had it all perfect until that point. My Lord and our God. Oh boy. I'm gonna be here a while, y'all. Get you some popcorn and make yourself at home. If I recall correctly, it took me a hot minute to get through this in Sonic Mania. Right, left, right, left, right. I I wouldn't have gotten perfect anyway. That would have been perfectly fine. We can propose that strategy at another time, another place. I'm gonna go ahead and snooze that. I won't be able to get it time enough for that ad break. And watch me jinx that. Plus, to be fair, I've been really slack on planned ad breaks. One of those levels where you can't really make any mental mistakes, because it'll cause you to red sphere out. This is only one difficulty level down, and it's taken me more attempts than the last level. That is so crazy. Just goes to show you how relative difficulty really is. I mean, seriously. Let me do this. And that works. Okay. Left, right, left, right, left, right, left. go ahead and run an ad break. All right, stay tuned. We will be right back. We have returned. And ladies and gentlemen, this is level 9. I know. It has a difficulty level at a 10. But I think the challenge will probably be the left half. The right half looks fairly simple. But the right half looks a lot more difficult than meets the eye. The bottom right might be deceptively simple, but we'll see. We'll see. right. Difficulty 10. Alright, we're going to do level 10 next. You can see here, this will have its challenges too. I have to do a little bit of parkour. Not a whole lot. I have to be creative. It'll probably be hard to get perfect, so we may not worry about that. Maybe I want to continue. Anyway. And there you go, I'm back to level 11. So I played through the first 10 levels, back to back to back. So there you go. But I can mess with the partial map numbers. go. And you can make the level symmetrical if you want to. Imagine a symmetrical level. Then again, imagine imagining an imagination that your imagination imagined imagining. Ready for some symmetrical fun? And interestingly enough, some of the Sonic and Tails, some of the Sonic and Knuckles and Sonic 3 special stages were symmetrical. That's a part of what made it fun to play through. So there you go. See, it was an easy level. Alright. Let's snap back to reality. See if I can find that level that somewhat resembles that special stage from Sonic 3 and Knuckles. Interesting. Level 40. Or Quadrant 40. Hmm. Some of these levels don't look difficult at all, even though the difficulty setting's up there. They're like shooting themselves in the foot with these difficulty levels. Yow. These are like heavily parkour involved. A little bit of parkour involved there. Mm. Dare I try this level? I'm going to be proverbially shooting myself in the foot, but I think I'm going to try it. proverbially shooting myself in the foot. But we're gonna try it. Starts with a lot of trial and error. That's some. This level will prove to you that even symmetrical levels are challenging. Here you go. Difficulty to summon the chickens and the squirrels. get it rebooted. There we go. So that's 41. There's 42. 43. You can see one of level 1's palettes, quadrants. Oh, see how some of these levels would look before I even try anything. I may do another symmetrical level. I don't know. This one looks asymmetrical. To where it only folds perfectly on one side. You know what? I think I'm going to try this one. This is level 63. I was level 63. Okay, we're nearing the 3 hour mark, so let's do one more. That was interesting. 74 rings. That's 15. That's 30. 38. 42. 46. 55. 64. That's 15. 30. 34, 38. 42, 46. Am I missing something? 55, 64. What did I need to do over here to garnish more rings? Did I need to do that? That will be interesting. 8, 12, 8, 11, 14, 28, 30 more would be 58. Okay, that's what I could have done. Okay. We'll remember next time. What could we do next? What could I do next? What could I do next? This is the funny number level, and it looks deeply concentrated. Wow. Missed the funny number level, but still. Wow. Look at that one. Are you kidding me? Wow. Level 1 quadrant reset. You know, this is worth a try. Let's try that one. Enough to garnish a continue, that's for sure. Let's go. Now we're gonna get the rest of those rings. I guess we better not worry about it. Oh, I think there's a way you can garnish 25. Oh, I never turned that off. So you never saw me do that. It's okay, I can re-enter the code. Here we go. go. Could have gone a lot better, but could have gone a lot worse. Okay. It was very scuffed. Hang on, let me get rid of something. There we go. All right. Okay. Wow, Sudai's going longer than I thought he would. Let's raid into Brent's zone. He's doing the randomizer, and you know I love that randomizer. Words cannot describe how much I love that randomizer. Anyway, let's raid into Brent's zone. Hey, Barbie, I'm getting ready to wrap things up, but I will graciously shout you out. Actually, you'll love this guy. You will love this guy, so no worries. No worries at all. You will love Brent Zone, so just jump in and ride with me. Brent's doing the Sonic Adventure 2 randomizer, so if you love randomizers, you will love this. Brent also does Sonic related crowd controls, so if you dig the crowd controls, you will love Brent. So you'll love him anyway, I promise you. God is my witness, you will. So give Brent the same love, care, and hospitality that you've done here. And also, thank you so much for your time last night. It was great to see you on stream again. So thank you. I hope to see you on stream again soon, even if it's just to do housework. It's always good to have you there chatting with us. All right, let's go love on Brent. God bless y'all. Take care.